All right, happy holidays, everybody. We've got some Masters action. It's PDN versus Keith, a race to 7, mixed format. Lagging for the break. Looks like Keith is going to win this break. I overhit that one a little bit. So Keith elects to break. I choose the game. Keith doesn't like 9-ball, so we're playing 9-ball first. On to rack 1. All right, Keith breaking rack 1. Keith coming up dry. Now, this is my first time with just me and my daughter going to Masters. My daughter is very small, and she needs somebody to be with her. So the only reason I joined this team is because the captain of the team said she wanted to hang out with my daughter while I played. So I agreed, joined the team, and my daughter is currently over here with the captain. That's why I keep running over there. And I find out tonight that I am not comfortable with another person caring for my child. This is a pretty greedy shot right here. I'm just trying to get this match over with, so I'm trying to move the 5-ball in front of the side. I don't like where it is, so I just aim for the 5. Hit it thin. I think if I hit it on this side, I think I actually can leave it right here in front of the side. I think it was a nice try at a shot, but I ended up just making it harder now. 2-ball, don't know why I hit this ball as hard as I did. We're just really distracted. I think for these first few racks, I'm just making really dumb mistakes. Fortunately, the 3's hung over the pocket, so I don't have to work too hard to get to it. Now I've got this stupid 5 that I just messed up. It just squeezes by the 6 this way, but I don't like it. So yeah, not really sure what I plan on doing with this ball. I think I just run this up. Try to run it with left and get to the other side of the 6, but put the 6 in between me. It was just an unfortunate little bump. I think if I catch that just slightly different, I put the 6 here and I'm leaving the cue ball where it is. I can see the 5. I think that works out okay. I think it was just really thin margin to make this kind of an error. But I'm just going to kick at the 5. Try to hit it on the outside, send the cue ball running. I hit it square in the face. I think if I hit it a little bit further on the outside coming from that angle, I might even be able to cheese this one in. But either way, I'm going to send the cue ball around the table, which is why I was hoping to hit it on the out. Caught it in the face. Not a big deal. Now this shot here is annoying because I should have paid closer attention to what happened. I even talked about it with a teammate that is sitting right here in a chair. And I'll tell you what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna send the cue ball into the 7, send the 7 into the pocket, and the 5, I'm actually just trying to bring it out to here and just get it right in this area. So I hit it really lightly. And it's starting in this direction, and it curves. And I said to my teammate, even pointed out, he said, oh yeah, this table rolls that way up on that side of the table. All right, fine. I didn't know that. I also didn't think I hit it that hard, but it's on me. I just, stupid mistake. Couldn't make the ball. My kicks aren't terrible at the moment, but my shots sure are. He gets pretty fortunate with that one. Hit that one a little hard. I think he could have hit that at about half that pace and just drawn it a little bit further past the side pocket and left himself up here. Puts this one in a great spot though. Looks like he's got enough angle to draw this just past the 9. Smashes it. So whatever I have that's causing me to hit the ball poorly is contagious. He does not like that cut shot. Now I just had a ball roll a half a ball to the right going this direction, and I decide I'm going to lightly roll this ball and just catch the edge of the 9 ball. So I'm trying to paper thin this one. I want to leave the 9 ball here, and I want the cue ball to come up here towards this part of the table because he doesn't like that cut shot we just established. And if I leave him that cut shot even further away, he definitely has no shot at it. So we're just going to thin this bad boy. But it rolls into it. It rolls into it, and I leave the 9 ball in front of the pocket. Like, my last shot just rolled that direction, and the very next shot, I just completely forget it's even a thing. It's just stupid. Very distracted. It's kind of dumb. I thought I'd get over it with the whole baby thing, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, Keith's up 1-0 on to rack 2. Here we go. All right, Keith's breaking up rack 2. Again, looking at another dry break. So in my head, I'm looking at, I have this much room for error, and this is where I can land the ball right here. So I'm just going to shoot this into this pocket and try to land my cue ball in this space. Just missed the shot entirely. Got into the space, smacked the light a couple times. Show it who's boss. It's me. I'm the boss. He stretched out awkwardly over the table. Tip moves on him a little bit. Eight-foot tables are tough, man. Sometimes we take them for granted because they're small tables, you know? But it's not like shooting on a 7-footer. There is a couple inches of discomfort when you're stretching out over an 8-foot table. This, I decide that I want to put my cue ball right here and try to play this 2-9 combo. I overhit it. So if I hit this 9 ball and miss, I'm still leaving the 2 ball. The 2 ball is going to be in this area. So I'm just trying to play to put the cue ball over here. If I miss the 9 ball, I'll at least have a backup. So I spin it around the table and try to put it there. I almost overhit it. It's a nice try. Probably would have been better if I had just made the 9 ball though. Don't think he can see the 2 ball here, and I think he's trying to kick at the outside of it, but he catches it in the face and doesn't get a rail. I think he's trying to catch the outside of it to send the cue ball up the table this way a little bit. I don't even look at what I'm doing. I'm rushing shots. I'm definitely just trying to get my kid out of there at this point. I feel bad saying it because, you know, like I said, there's no high skilled players on my team. I'm the highest one on the team. I think the next highest is a 5, and it's a Masters team. I don't see us going to the championship, but, you know, I still want to give them 100%. And then I'm just so incredibly uncomfortable with my kid being there on this night that I'm rushing this. And if I lose, I lose. I just want to get my kid out of there. Underhit this one. Tried to play that, just tried to play this into the rail and put her back over here somewhere. Even if I overhit it and got it over here, it would have been fine. And I thought I actually did, as much as this ball is rolling, I actually thought I hit that well enough. Now I'm gonna have to put, I'm aiming for this area over here, which I get into. Thought, worst case scenario, I hit this part of that rail and I draw into the 9 ball. I can still see the 7, but didn't really feel like it was going to be an issue other than that. And then I just blow the side pocket shot. Didn't aim, just jumped into it. Kind of crappy. I will say though, I do settle into it after a little bit. I realize this race to 7 isn't going anywhere anytime soon, and she's just going to have to deal with her discomfort for a little while. He hits a really, really nice shot. He hits a really, really nice shot. That was a nice try. So we get a shot line that looks less wavy than that, but anyway, this is our shot line. I want to get over here. Anywhere actually on this side of the shot line I'm okay with, but not there. So if I run this forward with right, I'm actually going to hit here, and I don't think I can get past this point comfortably. I'm looking to see if I can draw this direction and spin it. That's what I'm looking at right now, to see if I can actually spin it that way. But the problem is I'm putting right English on that, which means I'm throwing the 8 ball a little bit further that way, which means I'm more likely to actually draw this closer to the pocket. So I'm flirting with the pocket if I throw that 8 ball at all. So I decide I'm going to bank the 8 ball here and run the cue ball up the table. I missed my bank. Check my watch. Like, I didn't even line up the bank. I mean, the bank, that's actually a good shot. And it was actually a good idea on my part. I just, you know, I said, oh, this is a good idea. It might work. And then I just kind of gave up. So crappy. I give him the 9 ball because, you know, he's not that bad. All right, Keith breaking up rack 3. 3 ball goes down in the corner. Taps the 4, pushes it towards this corner up here. Unfortunately, it takes his cue ball out of play for him, but not the end of the world. He's got a huge wall of obstruction right here and a very good place to leave a cue ball. So a safety here would be very, very nice. He could even put the 1 ball back there if he wants. But instead, he makes it off the 6. He throws a hand up and whatever. It's okay. I think I even told him, well played. But he was sending it in the right direction. I mean, he hit it a little bit too hard to put it in that direction, but he was definitely sending it in the right direction. He had the right idea. This 2 ball just makes it past the 4. I had to hit it with a little bit of follow to try to get up for the 4. I want to play this the same way I played the last one. I want to try to bank this ball. I want to make this bank shot to prove to myself that I can do it. So we've got this shot line here, and I am playing for here, and I overshot it. So now I can't do my bank shot. I was so bummed out because now I can bank this ball, but I can't get the cue ball. I wanted to run the cue ball off of it back here and try to get up on this 6. Now I can't do it, so he's laughing at me because he saw that I tried to play for that stupid shot again. Those of you who are on the channel know sometimes when I miss a dumb shot like that, I usually try to force myself to do the shot again right away, just to try to get the negativity out of my head. Like, I can do this. Landed a little bit too close to this 6, but we got a little bit of a thing here. We can move this ball around the table and play for shape on the 7 over here, and if I miss the 6, well, we hit the 9 ball. So we got way more angle than we wanted to. It worked out well. trying to go around the 9-ball, pretty much get the same thing, but more of a come up this way instead of a come this way kind of thing. Just got really lucky. I looked at it two-way, figured if I missed the cue ball out here and missed the 6-ball out here, he can't see it, and I think I just kind of stuck to that part, you know? Didn't give myself a makeable shot, I just gave myself more of a makeable safety. Kind of dumb. He gets a really good roll here. Too far away from the side of the table for me to get a good jump on it. So I'm testing out there to see if I can lean over it and put a jump on it. I haven't put my jump cue together, so I don't want to do it anyway. But I was just seeing if it was going to be a really possible thing, I'd go put my jump cue together. Instead, I take a 2-reel stab at it. Leave him a pretty clean 6-ball. He underhits this one a little bit, but he has enough room on this cue ball to actually play some high inside and kind of hold the cue ball in this trajectory. He goes for the bank, which is fine. He banks it really well, but then he follows the cue ball up a bunch. So he ends up in this bad spot, 50-yard line with a 8-ball, stretching out over the table again. Just hangs up a full bank. It's a nice try. I think I just go for a little bit of inside spin, so about 11 o'clock English on this one. You can see it kind of just, and then swoop over towards the rail. Just trying to get the ball to dive into the rail. I wanted it to dive a little bit harder than that, but that's okay. The whole goal of that ball is to get it to dive into the rail and then come out, so I have a good shot on the 9-ball. All right, I'm on the board. 2-1 on to rack 4. All right, PDN breaking rack 4. Just missed the corner pocket with the wing ball. The 5 just misses. Cue ball gets in the way of the 8. 8 was going to go into the side pocket. 1 ball dives into the rail and goes back across. It was not my best 9-ball break. I do get fortunate and leave the 2 in between him and the 1, but he's good at jumping. So, gonna jump, make some good contact here. Goes up over the shoulder with the dart throw jump here. Makes a good hit. Gets scratch is always on when you're going at that angle with the jump cue because you're always putting natural draw on it. So that cue ball wants to come off that object ball heading that direction. Just got to be a little bit mindful. I don't know if I'd put the dart on it because it adds more draw to it. I probably would have just done the the underhand jump shot on it. But I don't think I've actually successfully jumped the ball since March, so I'm not one to talk. Might have enough angle to throw this and avoid the 8-ball, but it's really close. So I decide that I'm just going to push this one forward and try to avoid the 9. I hit the 9, but we go around everything, so it's okay. I put enough juice on it to get it out for the 4, just in case. I don't trust the roll of this table, so I know I have to hit this one with a little bit of pace, so I'm not exactly sure how I want to hit this ball. Bit of a problem. Just gonna draw this around. Try to get on the backside of the 5. I did okay. I knew I had to hit it with pace. This ball doesn't go this way, it doesn't go that way, and I could either park it here or get back behind it in this area. I had a bigger area to land it behind, so we drew it around. Sneak that one in, which is nice. I have a window here to land and a window here to land, so I can either send it this way or this way. To shoot it this way, I only have a tiny little window there to land, so trying just to decide which one of these landing pads I want to shoot for right now. I bump the 9-ball into the way, which takes away a little bit of this line here. I'm not even really sure I can get it over there now. So I had a landing pad. I ended up just outside of it. Not a great shot. I'm not even sure what that shot was. I think I was going for here and attempting to stun the cue ball across the table so I could actually see the 8. I was afraid of running into the 9. Not sure how I managed to almost poopski that one in over in the corner. He holds this for a full table on the 8 going that way, which I like. This has got a natural roll for the 9-ball. You just don't want to kill it. Give it a nice little shot. There you go. That's actually perfect. This rolls right up for shape on the 9. There you go. He's up 3-1. He actually played the last part of that rack well. So, man. On to rack 5. Alright, Keith's breaking rack 5. 3-ball goes in after multiple contacts. 1-ball lines up nice. 2-ball isn't the worst ball on the table. You can reach it from a lot of places. Just gotta... I don't mind holding your cue ball right here and taking a cut on that, like shoot the 2-ball this way and take a cut around the table to come back out for the 4. It's not a bad spot. You don't want to kill this one. Yeah, just like that. Cue ball takes a friendly wobble towards the long rail. He moves his head on that shot, lifts his head up just a little bit. He rocked the cue and came up just a little bit. I gotta kick this ball. Almost kicked it in. Would not have liked it if I had, so the miss was lucky. Sends it up the table, almost puts it behind the 4. That was a really, really good attempt on his part. He did create a lot of separation, which is nice. Left me in a really tough spot. And made the 2-ball just a little bit too hard for me to actually make it, so not bad. Two-ball slides out a little bit on him on that one. I go for separation and I accidentally make the 4-ball. Just stab at the 2-ball. I don't know if I did that because I felt bad for making the 4-ball or what was going on. He's got enough room here, I think, to bank this and go around the back of the 6. He runs into the 6. Misses the bank. I just rattle that, but I draw it to who knows where. Slight overhit there, but it's not the end of the world. He's got enough room here to control this. I would actually draw into here and try to pull this around. I don't like going around the 8 ball like that so much there. Works. I mean, it works for him. Had he made the shot, it would have been great, but I'd like to just keep the cue ball on the other side of it and not run it around too much. Running into that 8 could be catastrophe. Very annoyed that I can see this 8 ball and that it's going to likely lead me to a 9 ball. I tap the corner in hopes that I make it. I do not make it. And there we go. All right, breaking off rack 6. 5 ball goes in, 1 ball goes in, cue ball stays out of trouble. I can see the 2 ball. In between racks, my 1-year-old daughter was clapping for me, and she seemed to be in a better spot. So that was nice. Missed the 2 ball. Having an issue with longer shots. He plays this one well, puts the cue ball back behind the 8. Normally I'd jump this, but I didn't break out the jump cue, so I'm just gonna kick at it. I get very lucky. Going with the dart again. It's a nice little double hit off of it. Fortunate little bounce. Sends the 2 ball into the side. I believe the 3 creeps past the 8. For me, I like to punch these with a little bit of bottom left draw and just bring the cue ball out to here for this 4 ball. Looks like he's got enough room to do that, but hard to tell from here. He's going to go forward into it though. Looks like he's going to move the 4 ball, leave the cue ball over there. Sells out a bit though, leaves me to look at this 3 ball. Don't know if I can see it cleanly, but I don't remember much about this rack. I was playing with my daughter in between. Oh yeah, I go for a safety there. Go for safety and sell out. And yeah, it was like fishing snacks out of the bag for her and just hanging out with her, and she was in a good mood. Not super fussy, so I do not want him to be able to shoot this 4-9. So I fired at the 3, but I was trying to move the 4 coming back up the table just to break it up. I cheese in the 3 ball on accident, and I don't aim at this one. Rattle it deep in the pocket, but I just hit it too hard. I wanted to, if I miss it, I want the 4 ball to get the heck away from the 9 ball, and I don't want the 9 ball to be hung in a pocket, so I kind of achieved what I was going for there. If it's going to be a bad hit, it needs to clear out, and it did. He manages to find a way to go for the 9 anyway. You can tell my posture is already a little bit more loose right now because I'm just hanging out with the daughter and a little bit more relaxed. Definitely not as tense as I was a couple minutes ago. All right. PDN ties it up 3-3 on to rack 7. PDN breaking. All right, dry break. Pretty open, but he can't see the 1. You can push in Masters, but I don't think he's pushing here. For those of you who don't know what a push shot is, after the break in 9-ball, the first shot after the break, the player at the table has the opportunity to call a push out and basically tap the cue ball in any direction on the table that they deem fit. The other player then has the opportunity to give that shot back to them or take it. When 9-ball first was a thing, you could push every single shot on the table. Very different game now that you can only do it after the break, but he makes a really nice jump shot there. He leaves this one in a really, really tough spot for me. I don't have enough room to actually cut this 2-ball into the pocket. The 8-ball is just in the way. Like it's razor sharp, but I think the best I can do is hit right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shoot a stop shot, try to hold the cue ball near the 8, and I wanted to send the 2-ball up into this area, but the 2-ball, you can see it rolling this way. The 2-ball just bumped into the 5. If I get it around the 5, I send it up there, and he doesn't have much he can do with it, but it's all right. I still left him a really tough shot. Like I said, separation is a really important thing in the game of pool. You leave somebody a tough shot, you leave them a tough shot. I had literally nothing with that ball, and I was just came up, fired, and ran back over to my chair. Four ball puts him in a tough spot. He's got to hit this 3-ball with some pace if he wants to have a shot on the 4. Gets fortunate, leaves the 5 in between. Still not breaking out that jump cue. I think I leave it in the bag the entire match. I just refuse to do it for this match. Very, very, very lucky roll. So he goes for the jump cue on this one. Pretty close. Makes a good jump, but misses the combo. Kind of leaves me an out here. If I can get to the 4-ball, I should be okay. Just play that with some high right. You can see right now I'm trying to put it right here. I don't think I come anywhere close to that. I think I even went draw to follow on this one and kind of changed my shot, but not terrible. Wanted to leave myself pretty straight in on this one, like a little bit closer to the spot so I could draw back for an easy shot on the 7. But not bad. I don't think I can get this around the 9, so I'm going to try to follow into the rail and come back out. So just a slight bump on the 9. I walked around to see if I could pull it around the 9 and come out this way, but I would have to really maneuver it. And if I caught the 9 at all, the cue ball's going that way and I don't want to risk a scratch. So just running into the rail and kind of check hold it up. I'm going to stop shot there. This one's pretty simple. We're just going to send the 8 ball this way, cue ball, 2 rails, and try to get as close as we can to this area right here. I missed that one from inside the pocket. That was really close. He actually, if he hits that about 7 feet further, this path right here is a really good one to be on that ball. He just underhit it by a good bit. Again, creating separation, leaving me a tough shot. He had a bank, but it was pretty close to the rail, so it kind of pushes it into a place to entice me to take a bank shot here. It's a smart shot on his part. However, I make the 9 and I get lucky not to scratch in the side. And PDN is up now, 4-3, on to rack 8. All right, PDN breaking rack 8. Very poor break. 1 ball's tied up, can't see it. 4 ball, 9 ball didn't really move. 9 ball didn't move at all. It's hard to get a great rack on these tables. Crash a little bit of traffic out of there. Not bad. I got the 5 out of the way. Avoiding the 7 ball with a little bit of right spin, just a hair. So you can see I want to try to, I have to play it into the rail, but I want to be, this is the line that I'm trying to get on here. So I just pointed that we're trying to get about there. It's going to be hard to get there though, but we'll take what we get here. Might have enough to spin it out for the 5. Spin it way out for the 5. And this is just a either a stop or a roll forward. Right about here is actually a great place for this ball to be. We can draw this around the 8 for shape, or we can run it with high left for shape. I run it with high left, and this shape runs kind of in this shot line here, which is where we want to be. I end up a little bit awkward to get on this 8 ball though. So we're just going to try to run this with straightforward. leave myself a really, really tough cut shot on this 8-ball. And my hand hurts. I was just lining up to see if I can hold this with some inside and come up the table and back for this 9. We were trying to hold it out a little bit further out here. We're stretching out. It's a tough shot, but there we go. Finish that one up. PDN is up 5-3, and we are on to 8-ball. My least favorite game. All right, PDN breaking up the first rack of 8-ball. $11 was going, cue ball stopped it. Got to keep that cue ball out of there. Looks like it's a dry break. 8-ball is Keith's game of choice, so I would much rather be up 6-2 after the 9-ball. In a perfect world, I beat him before we even get to 8-ball, but 5-3 is going to be tough. It's not that he's a better 8-ball player by any stretch. He's just more confident with the game, and you can see it. He doesn't make the same little mistakes that he does in 9-ball. I mean, he's got way more obstacles in the table. He's still playing the same ball-to-ball shape, but he's going in the same direction. It's just his stroke changes, his game changes, and he's definitely just a more confident 8-ball player. Whereas I'm the exact opposite. It's not like I'm a worse 8-ball player, it's just I hate the game. Right, he's gone for the jump cue on this one. Overran his shape just a bit. He jumps, misses completely, gives me ball in hand. Now I remember looking at this one and trying to map out a bunch of different runouts. And I think to myself, I think I want to start with the 15 into this corner. And I do not want to run past like this line right here on the 11-ball. I think if I can avoid running past that line on the 11-ball, then I'll be okay. I'm looking at that line right now and saying, okay, that's where I need to be. Don't run past that line. I just run a whole ball in front of the line. And I'm more frustrated with myself than anything because, you know, this still should be easy, but I now, instead of being able to just check hold that right here, I sent it a little wide so I can shoot this 12-ball if I want, but now it's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go 9 and then out for the 12, shoot the 14, come up for the 13, use the 13 to get on the 8. I mean, that's how I wanted to play this rack. Now I'm on this ball, and this cue ball sails on me. That cue ball just absolutely takes off on me on that one. It's probably just adrenaline because I was angry for missing my shape over something so tiny. I mean, this is why I don't like 8-ball. I double hit that ball anyway, so that was a foul all the way. He goes a very interesting route with that. I think I'm shooting the 6-ball this way and trying to park here, but the way I just overhit that one, I'd probably leave my cue ball right here and not be able to see the 2, so he's probably going the safe bet. Now you can just put a little bit to draw on this, just a little bit of baby draw. Oh, he's cutting it in the side. Yeah, you're never holding that. It's perfect for the side pocket, though. All right, 5-4. Keith is catching up. Yay, 8-ball. On to rack 10. All right, Keith breaking, rack 10. Oof. Look at that mess. Eight ball almost goes on the side. 3-ball stops it and then hugs it. So dumb. And I land just right on the 12-ball too. I know I have to take the 12. I'm not really sure what to go with after that because we are very limited as to what this ball can do, what this ball can do. The 9 is blocking an easy shot on the 13 here, so maybe if I can hold this, I'll be okay. So what I decide for is I'm going to set up for the 10 ball and shoot the 10 ball this way. So I just play it off the rail in hopes that I can shoot the 10 ball in the corner. I want to leave a ball around here so I can move the 8 ball out of the way of the 3. Just so much traffic, so much garbage. I managed to get the 15 ball where I need it to be so I can move, so I can actually shoot it this way and bring the cue ball into the 3 to make some space there. I can actually shoot the 9 ball into the pocket here off the 3, which moves the 8 ball out. I just looked at that. So I do have a couple options now for moving the 8. So feeling pretty confident about that. I just want to get out past this point and I undershoot this one. Underhit it by about a foot. I would have actually been safe overhitting that by about a foot, and I just played it poorly. So I try to play this one with inside, and that cue ball takes off on me. I hit that ball really thin. I was trying to punch it a little thicker and put some inside spin on it to try to catch this rail and then just check it this way. And I ended up just hitting it thin, and it never lost any speed, just kept going on me. It's a really, really bad shot. Really, really bad shot. So I try to make the 15 over here on that shot and move the 8 ball out. Played it inside, played it a little tight. Got lucky, also got unlucky. I mean, 8 ball now only goes this way. There's so much garbage on the table, man. 8 ball is so stupid. So yeah, I don't even remember what I do with this 8 ball. I don't think I have a shot here except for the bank, and it's not even a good one. So I just kind of stab and go sit down. Now he's got an open table. Plays the 1 by the 3, brings the cue ball across the table. Has a couple options here. He's definitely in a position to play his 6 if he wants it, but I'm sure the 7 is a much better option here. Now he's got a really nice shot on his 6, a little easier to control. Plays a stop shot on the 6 here, or tries to hold the cue ball in this area here. He's got a good shot to play the 4 and play the cue ball back out. So I like the stop shot here on the 6. I think, yeah, I remember he runs it up. I'm not sure what he was looking at there. I think he may have misread what he had available on that shot. If you're gonna run it up, you want to run it all the way up and then just bring that cue ball off the rail back up this way, you know? Now you're here, you got everything. Puts the cue ball on the short rail. Pretty good safety. Separation, yada yada yada. I call the 8 ball over here. I'm never making that shot. I mean, I'm sure I'm making that shot on accident, but on purpose, something in my brain blocks me from being able to see how that shot works. He gets a very, very unlucky bounce from missing that shot and gives me a pretty workable 8 ball. Again, going this way. I get away with one. PDN is on the hill now. 6-4 on to rack 11. All right, PDN breaking rack 11 on the hill. 7 ball goes down. 7 ball goes down, 1 ball looks good to get on the 4, which brings me back up the table. So play the 1 ball here, bring my cue ball with a little bit of inside spin. So you see I'm putting some left spin on this, a little bit inside to check it on the rail. That way it comes into the rail and comes back out here so I can hold it for a better line on that 4 ball. Just want to play this one so the 5 goes this way, so we're going to play this just a little bit of inside. Nice and easy. Just a hair. We're just going to hold it. Not bad. The only problem here is I'm hitting this really thin. So what I'm looking at is I want to hit this 2 ball on the outside. I don't want to hit it right in the face. I just want to hit it on the outside. So I'm trying to aim for half of a 2 ball. I hit it a little fat and end up scratching. I'm so annoyed. I don't think I would have had anything anyway. I think if I hit it ultra light on the outside, I think I can make that 2 ball hit the 15 and hold here. And then I might have a shot if my cue ball is up here. So I might have gotten lucky there. But I feel like the only chance I had was to hit a half of a 2 ball, but I hit it a little fat and very frustrating. Sends that into the 11, moves the 11 closer to the corner. He's in a good spot for the 10 ball here, and I think why I think he's in a good spot for the 10 ball here is because he can move the 8 ball, and he's got a 12 ball here that if he gets here, he's fine. If he gets back here, he's got options as well. So I think he's just distracting himself by looking at anything else, and he does. Like, it's a great shot, and he leaves himself a really good looking 12 ball. Just gotta bring this one back up the table. When I run these short, I want to run the cue ball into this right here just to move something around. It's kind of risky, but I know I'm not going to be able to hold the cue ball here where that 8 is makeable. Got too much angle to do it, so I like to steer into the skids, so to speak. Really risky to try to hold it down there. So much can happen with that shot. You put a little bit of inside on it to check it, and you end up throwing the object ball this way. So, yeah. I tried to hit the 8 ball here and just miss it. Frustrated. I just wanted to catch it just slightly so that I can send the 8 ball right to about here and send my cue ball right to about here, but it's okay. All right, PDN wins this one, 7-4. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a tough match. Just the distraction of having my daughter there. Like, you know, Friday's my night with her, and I agreed to play on this team just because somebody was going to be there to watch her. And she was there, and this was our first time trying it, but I don't know. And I felt pretty confident that I can probably do this again. However, in the following match, the following week, my captain cannot be there, so it's just the guys, and I have to employ someone from another team come over and watch my daughter while I shoot my match, and more stupid distractions. So I don't know when I'm going to find my comfort zone with having my kid there with these particular matches. It's tough, but she enjoys it. She loves seeing all of her little pool player friends and all the girls there that dote all over her and everything because she's super cute. But yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, it's Christmas time. Do whatever you want. Enjoy your holidays. I believe this is coming out on Christmas Eve, so yeah, Merry Christmas to you guys. Next one will be out on Friday. I think I'm going to record it right now, so yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.